Hello everyone, I'm Spanky and I like to ramble, and this is part 3. There we go. Of my Pokemon collection, which I'm doing in order because I have quite a lot and the full sets. Normally I use OBS to record and my microphone, but no matter how I try and record this, it never fucking works because I can never get the camera angle right. So I'm doing it on my phone, so apologies for the wibbly wobbly and also the mark that appears to be on there, which won't move. Anyway, moving on. So, Trainer, Imposter, Professor Oak. So I guess I'm going to have to read these trainer cards. So, yay. Your opponent shuffles his or her hand into his deck, then draws 7 cards. Don't know why you want to do that. It seems like a bad move. Item Finder. Discard 2 of the other cards in your hand in order to put a trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. You know, unlike the other parts, reading out these ain't that funny, is it? Alas, you and your opponent show each other your hands and shuffle all your trainer cards from your hands into your decks. Pokemon Breeder, or as we call it, a Pimp. But to Stage 2 Evolution card from your hand to the matching basic Pokemon, you can only play this card when you will be allowed to evolve that Pokemon anyway. So essentially you can evolve twice in one go. Hooray. Pokemon Trader. Trade one of your basic Pokemon or Evolution cards in your hand for one of the basic Pokemon or Evolution cards from your deck. Show both cards to your opponent and shuffle your deck afterwards. Yep, I guess that's Ducks from the Pokemon Game Boy game. Because there's only one person that trades Farfetch'd in that game. So I guess that's them. Scoop Up! My god. That Weedle's been scooped up so hard that one of his eyes has just disappeared out of existence and the camera won't focus. See? Look, he's just got one iris. Jesus, that must hurt like hell. Choose one of your Pokemon in play and return its basic Pokemon card to your hand. So, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Super Energy Removal. Right, these are a complete bastard in the Game Boy games. So discard one energy card attached to one of your Pokemon in order to choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and up to 2 energy cards attached to it. Discard those energy cards. You know, when you've just got a play sorted and you think you're good, you got like, I don't know, all your energies on Gyarados ready to roll, and then the AI does that, it's a complete fucker. And I hate them for doing it. Defender. Attach Defender to one of your Pokemon. In your opponent's next turn, discard Defender. Damage done to that Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. So yeah. Just 20 less damage. It's alright. It's very situational. I'd rather just use a potion to heal damage, but here we are. Energy Retrieval. Trade one of your other cards in your hand for up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile. That can be handy. It's basically 1 card for 2 energy. And Trainer. Full Heal. Your active Pokemon is no longer asleep, confused, paralysed, or poisoned. Now, instead of the last one, right, you've had a de-evolution spray, which gets rid of asleep, confused, or paralysed, but you have to de-evolve your Pokemon. I don't know why you'd ever use that when Full Heal is an option. And there's no drawbacks. Maintenance. Shuffle 2 of the other cards in your hand into your deck in order to draw a card. Meh. Plus Power. Right, this always annoyed me. I'll tell you for why. So it kind of like Defender, but it's instead of like blocking 20 damage, it does 10 extra damage. I always felt like it should be 20. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Defender stops 20. Shouldn't Plus Power add 20? I don't know. It always seemed weird to me. Maybe it'd be broken if it did that, but that's the card, isn't it? It only lasts for 1 turn, so it's not like completely broken. Pokemon Center. Remove all damage counters from all of your own Pokemon with damage counters on them, then discard all energy cards attached to those Pokemon. That can be really, really good in the right situation, but it is very situational. Pokemon Flute. Choose one basic Pokemon card from your opponent's discard pile and put it into his or her bench. That can really fuck with them. And you know what? Annoying your opponent is just as much fun as winning. Just annoying people is fun anyway, I find. As I do on a daily basis, normally. Usually when I just talk to them. Pokédex. Focus. Look at the top 5 cards in the top of your deck and rearrange them as you like. Seems pretty pointless to me. I mean, you go, oh, look, I've got that card coming up. You may as well just wait a turn and save a card and have something handy. Something like Professor Oak. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Which sounds awful, but more than likely, for the most part, you're going to have way less than 7 cards in your hand. And if you're not drawing anything that you need, Professor Oak can be a real game changer, and is a top tier card. Really, that ought to be a rare, but it's not. It's only uncommon, which the camera refused to focus on. You've been really good for 2 videos, but now you're just playing up. Oh well. Oh, there we are. You can see it. Revive. Put 1 basic Pokemon card from your discard pile onto your bench, but damage counters on that Pokemon equal to half its HP. So, yeah, you can revive, but at half health. Pretty much exactly like the revive in the game, to be honest. So, 10 out of 10 for accuracy. Sometimes in the card game there's some leniency with how things work, but that's pretty much exactly how it works. Super Potion, discard 1 energy card or 1 of your Pokemon in order to remove up to 4 damage counters. So, Super Heal. Really annoys your opponent. Again, I like it. Bill. Bloody love Bill. Straight up, just draw 2 cards. Short, to the point. Gotta love it. If only all the trainer cards were as simple as that. Just do that thing. It's really easy. And energy removal, which I actually prefer to super energy removal. I mean, super energy removal, you can use 2 cards, but you have to discard 1 of your own. No drawbacks for this one. Just see your opponent's one and get rid of it. What's that? You're going to use Fire Spin with Charizard? I think not. Gust of Wind. Okay, these are all great ones just to annoy your opponent, and I'm all for it. And I keep saying the word annoy. I really need a thesaurus. In fact, I can't help but notice Weedle's only got 1 iris there too. Is that the same model, just from a different angle? It bloody is. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Oh man, you've only got 1 eye there. This Weedle's incredibly unlucky. So he's getting scooped up, so he's getting pulled back, and then he's getting blown away. This Weedle's having a rough time of things. But yeah, choose 1 of your opponent's bench Pokemon and switch it with his or active Pokemon. Which is great if they've got something that's like nearly dead, and you just whip it straight back out again. Ah, fantastic. Potion! Move up to 2 damage counters for 1 of your Pokemon. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I prefer that to a Defender myself. You can use it anytime. In fact, if you've got several in your deck, you can really screw with your opponent by healing up to 80 damage. Switch! Switch 1 of your bench Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Straightforward. That's exactly what it says on the tin. Oh, I've noticed no Weedle being transported this time. He's too busy in the Gust of Wind Void. Now we get to the really basic ones. It's the basic energy. So, double colourless energy. So, provides 2 colourless energy. Doesn't count as a basic energy card. So, anything that says like, oh, get rid, or like, any basic energy, doesn't matter. And it's only when you zoom in you realise just how grubby some of these cards are. Fighting energy. Yeah, we want to know one of these. Fire. And grass. I mean, you gotta have them for like historical purposes, haven't you? Lightning energy, psychic energy, and of course water energy, because water's last. I don't know why. Is it alphabetical? No. Don't know why water's last then. Who knows? Well, that's every card from base set 1, so I suppose I'll be moving on to jungle set next. But I may as well do another video for that. So, for now, I'll be signing off. I'll be back later. I've been Spanky. I've tried to be humorous. Probably failed. But I don't care. I'm having fun, regardless. Anyway, if you do the whole Twitch thing, I'm on there. Go follow me here. There's my finger. Follow me above Flareon's face. There we are. Hint. If you follow these videos, you'll see more Flareon later. Yeah, follow me on Twitch. And if not, I'll see you in the next video. Maybe. Bye-bye.